What's up YouTube, it's Elijah Wan Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K21 Next Generation video. So today we finally have the 7'0" speed boosting paint beast at 99. Now take a look at these stats quick, they are absolutely OP. 86 driving layup, a 96 driving dunk, and a 99 driving dunk on a 7-foot big. Now this was made with the metric system. If you haven't seen the build video yet, once you transfer it over to the Imperial system, it actually becomes 7 feet tall. So in the metric system, it's 2.12 meters, which technically is 6'11.465. The Imperial system rounds it up to 7'0". So these ratings on a 7-footer technically is really OP. Now, as you guys can tell from the beginning mixtape, I am catching so many bodies with this build. The spin dunks are absolutely insane. You get Hall of Fame finishing badges. It is super fun. I really highly recommend this build. If you're looking to dunk on people with a 7-footer, you guys gotta try out this build. It seriously has the full package. Now this 90 free throw rating really comes in handy for the rec, especially if you're only slashing, you're only attacking the paint. They'll hack you coming down the lane. You can get Hall of Fame unpluckable. They'll start reaching on you thinking you don't have any type of ball handle, but you actually have a 66 ball handle on this build, so it's actually reasonable. Hall of Fame unpluckable. You'll get people reaching, get people fouling, you get to the line, you're gonna knock down your free throws no problem. Now I want to give a quick shout out to Joe Knows. Now he has an exact same build like this at 6'11", except he put mid-range and three-pointer instead of the free throw. I didn't even realize that I was really making the exact same build as him, except I just didn't really put any shooting on it. Now he did inspire me to do the 25 stamina. I definitely remember that, but he made this build 3 months ago and it is extremely OP. It's a little bit different because it is 6'11". He gets a little bit more perimeter defense, a little less interior defense, gets a little more ball handle, a little more speed, a little more athleticism, but regardless, shout out to Joe Knows. Make sure you guys go and check out his Paint Beast build video because it is absolutely OP. You can get a 96 driving dunk and 99 standing dunk at 6'11" with an 81 3 ball. It's really OP. You guys got to check out that build as well too. But I had to get that in there, had to give him a shout out. Definitely inspired this build. I didn't even realize it. I know I watched that video 3 months ago, but this must have been where this build came from. But big shout out to Joe Knows once again. This is what I really love about this build, the 93 pass accuracy. You can throw full court outlet passes, no problem. Hall of Fame bullet threader, Hall of Fame needle threader. It's really nice. It's a really nice combination. It will actually suck opponents towards the net and give them a nice lead pass. So then once they catch it, they can just take a couple steps, get a dunk, dunk, get a layup. It's really, really nice. Now, this is really OP right here. 66 ball handle with dual slashing takeover. You actually get an 81 ball handle. Now, I am on the Miami Heat. I'm not sure if somebody on my team has floor general or not. Put it up to an 81, but regardless, it should be a 78 at least. I'm not even capping. I will show you guys this right here. So this is my Paint Beast. As you can see right there, height 7 feet, weight 226. Paint Beast archetype, 81 ball handle, a 99 driving dunk, 99 standing dunk, and a 99 driving layup. So you get 99 finishing across the board in dual slashing takeover with this build, and an 81 ball handle. Now, if you got that off rip and you could actually get like the Curry slide animations and everything like that, oh my god, this build would be literally different. But you can still do your speed boosting behind the backs. You can still sauce up if you know how to dribble. As you can tell, I had some pretty nice clips in there from some dribbling into some dunks. Really, really fun. This is what really sets this build apart. But I'll show you guys some other ratings at 99 and dual takeover with this build as well. Right here, dual slashing takeover at 99, 92 speed, a 75 speed with ball, 89 acceleration and strength, and a 99 vertical. So you literally have the whole package right here. You're going to be able to get up and down the court, no problem with this dual slashing takeover. It's really not that hard to get. You can put on Hall of Fame heat seeker if you want. That's definitely going to help you out. You can put on special delivery too. I usually run hot stopper on a Hall of Fame just to get that little extra boost, and it does make you a little bit faster. As your ratings fluctuate, your speed will go up. You can definitely feel the difference in it as your takeover meter goes up, especially on this build with the 77 speed. You can really feel them get to different levels with the single and dual takeover. But these ratings are absolutely nuts. 92 speed and an 81 ball handle, 99 driving dunk, standing layup, and driving layup. Oh my goodness, this build is literally OP. Now we have our interior defense right here at 92, of course. You could throw on your interior takeover. That'll be +8, so you'll actually get 99 interior defense if you want. But I really find that dual slashing takeover makes this build completely different. I really highly recommend that you guys do dual slashing on this. You can put on your slashing and interior, so then you can still get that +8 to your speed, +8 to your driving layups and finishing, everything like that, and your ball handle. And then your second can be in your interior defense, so then you can get that 99 interior defense in your dual takeover, along with all those crazy slashing stats. That's totally up to you. The 74 perimeter defense is really nice. It kind of throws off the guards or the 6'7" that you might get matched up with in the rec or the park. You are a big body, but you can still stay in front of them. You can't get clamps on this, unfortunately. That would have been extremely OP. That would have been cool, but unfortunately you can't. But if you have good defensive instincts, you'll be okay. The 74 steel with the max wingspan, gold interceptor is really nice. Now this I actually really am loving. It really makes it a 5x5 threat. You can tip away so many alley-oop passes. You get so many lane steals. You can even rip people. It really pisses guards off. It's actually pretty funny. But this, especially if you're in a 2-3 defense, you cannot get anything past this build. It's really nice. Then of course you have your 99 block defensive offensive rebound. You get some crazy putbacks with that offensive rebound. As you guys saw, I had some actual putback dunks. I had some offensive rebounds in a putback posters. It's really nice. You're gonna be getting 20 rebounds a lot with this build. You'll probably average 20 rebounds with this build. If you keep this build at 99, you play with a good squad, you could easily average 20 boards with this build. I'm not even capping, because that's what I mean. You have this 87 vertical +12 with that dual slashing takeover as your ratings fluctuate, so you're going to be jumping really high. You can out rebound a lot of people. It's really nice, and you can come flying in there, crashing with that 77 speed. That vertical, you're going to be leaping up there. It's really nice. And then that 74 strength is not the highest, but it's not the lowest. You still got enough to bang down low, hold your box outs well, and even swim and worm people. Is really nice. Overall, this build is OP. You cannot stop this build going to the lane or going to the rack. It's so much fun. You get your Euro steps down on it. I'll show you guys my animations. I use the dominant big man package. The Euros on it are really nice actually. And like I said, or like you saw before in the earlier mixtapes, I was getting nice Euro dunks, stepping through people, really looking like Giannis. Like this could really be a Giannis build. As Joe knows, did it too. He did it as a Giannis build. He was running this build with the Pro-Am the other day with some people. Man, this build is legit. And of course, here are the badges: 15 0 shooting, 19 playmaking, and 30 defensive. So now the setup that I'm using is Hall of Fame fearless finisher, Hall of Fame posterizer, and Hall of Fame slithery finisher. This helps you make some pretty tough layups when you get bumped bumped or you get fouled, anything like that, it helps you finish through. You maybe don't necessarily need this badge. You could probably put this on Heat Seeker if you really wanted, and you'll be absolutely fine. I would definitely recommend to leave Slither Finisher and Posterizer on, especially if you know how to do the spin dunk. This makes them even more OP. It's harder to block them, harder to stop. You create more space, you get a little bit more glitchy animations. It's absolutely insane. But especially with those dunks and the rebounds and the Heat Seeker Hot Stopper, you're gonna get your takeover in no time. And that 99 offensive rebound with a 96 driving dunk, you gotta put on Putback Boss. You gotta go for some crazy clips. I'm sorry, like you have to. There is no way that you shouldn't have this badge on with this build. You're gonna be getting some really nice clips, maybe even some contact putback dunks. It'll be really fun. I highly recommend just to put this badge on bronze. It's all you need to unlock the putback dunk animations. And I actually run silver rise up just so I get those dunks a little bit more. I used to think this didn't really work very much, but I have been using it lately, and I do find that it actually does make me standing dunk the ball more. Gold is a very noticeable difference I find, but I really want to put that bronze putback boss on. But you could even take 1 point off Fearless Finisher and go gold rise up. You'll be dunking on people like crazy. You get passes down there, rebounds down there, he takes it right back up. So this is another setup that you could run for this build. Now for my playmaking badges, right now I kind of have it set up where I was trying to break some ankles with Space Creator. You don't really need that necessarily, and I put on bronze handles for days just so I kind of keep my stamina a little bit. I only have a 29 stamina, so you kind of have to keep that in mind. You can put this on Hall of Fame, which is really crazy. You got your Hall of Fame bullet passer, needle threader, gold quick first step on a 7-foot big. That's always really fun to use. And of course your Hall of Fame unpluckable. People will start reaching on you. They think you're a center that doesn't have ball handle. They'll try to get easy steals off you. Highly recommend putting this on because they'll start fouling you. You'll get easy free throws with that 90 rating. You're gonna be knocking them down, getting easy points, and frustrating the other team. So this is a setup that you could run. You could also take off your handles for days, put on Hall of Fame Floor General to help your teammates out with their shooting, dunkings. It boosts their ratings +4, I believe, and it actually shows you their percentages on the floor, what they shoot. So you could also run this as well, but if you kind of want to break ankles, Space Creator might be nice because it does break ankles off of step backs and everything like that. This is the setup that you can run if you want to dribble, maybe break some ankles, get some crazy clips. So this is definitely one of the setups that you could run as well. Now for my defensive badges, this is what I have been running. Of course, you want your Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser, Hall of Fame Rim Protector, your Hall of Fame Intimidator, and I like my Hall of Fame Worm just so I can swim around people, and I am a defensive and finishing build, so if I'm not getting rebounds, like I'm not doing my job. So I really want to make sure that I can swim around people, get extra offensive rebounds, help my teammates out, get their shots up again, and just create some second chance points. Gold Pogo Stick, Gold Interceptor. Now Gold Interceptor is all you can get. You could go Hall of Fame Pogo Stick if you want, but the way that this setup works, it just works out to be Gold Pogo Stick. I want my Hall of Fame Hot Stopper too because we have amazing defense. We're gonna get a lot of stops, so that combined with your Heat Seeker, if you so choose to use that, you're gonna get your takeover and dual takeover in no time. I find Silver Chase Down Artist is absolutely fine too. You still get great animations off of it. You'll come leaping and flying through the air like crazy from the free throw line and chase down blocking people. So definitely make sure you have this on silver, at least I would recommend. And I put on silver box. I do have a 74 strength and a 99 offensive defensive rebound, so you can box out pretty much everybody. You might run into somebody with a 95 strength or a 99 strength with Hall of Fame Worm. That might cause you an issue right there, but I've only ran into that probably once so far, honestly. But other than that, silver box will absolutely get the job done, especially against the 6'7" demis and everything like that. They won't be able to out rebound you at all. So this is my badge setup that I've been running on my 99 7'0" speed boosting paint beast. And lastly, we'll get into my animations. Now your jump shot does not matter whatsoever. You're not going to be taking any jumpers, so I just put on my base 3 Rudy Gay favorite jump shot. Now I use Rick Barry. I find this very easy to green. Even if it's a 25 free throw, you can actually green it a little bit, and I've been really consistent with this, especially at a 90 free throw. So go ahead, throw that on if you like. Maybe it won't work for you, maybe you like a different free throw. That's totally up to you. You can really use whatever you want with a 90 free throw. Dribble pull-ups, all the spin jumpers, post fades, none of that really essentially matters. If you want to put any of this on, go ahead. My dribble moves that I've been using, dribble style big, I use signature size up normal. I don't use a park size up. I don't even think you can get a park size up on this. I use basic size up normal 2, size up normal 2, moving crossover normal 4, behind the back normal 2, moving spin normal 6, hesitation normal 2, step backs normal 3, and triple threat styles normal 8. Now my layups, like I was talking about, I've been using dominant big. Now the Euro steps are really nice, especially with the Giannis. Like it really looks like a Giannis Euro step, especially that one where I stepped between those 2 defenders at the free throw line and did a layup. That was really clean. That was really Giannis-esque. So if you kind kind of want to get those animations, go ahead, throw on dominant big, or long athlete will be your other best bet too. Now, I like to do tomahawks. Tomahawks are my favorite kind of dunks. I really like power dunks, and just a big tomahawk, oh man, it just gets me hyped. So I had to make sure I had all my tomahawks on to punish the rim. Of course, you want your under basket athletic flushes, your uber athletic tomahawks, the cradle dunks, leaning slams. Of course, I gotta have Dwight Howard, Sean Kemp, Blake Griffin, Daryl Dawkins dunk packages, some of the best in-game dunkers in NBA history. You know we gotta rock that rim like crazy. We got Shaq, of course, too. Then of course we got all our pro alley-oops, elite alley-oops, pro contact, elite contact alley-oops, big man contacts, pro contacts, elite contacts, pro big man, and elite big man contact dunks. So we got all the contact dunk packages except for the small contact dunks, which really does not matter. So you're gonna be out here catching crazy bodies just like I was with all of these dunk packages. So there it is. This is the 99 7'0" Paint Beast. Next up, we have some rec gameplay where we go absolutely crazy. In the first gameplay, we drop 38 points, 20 plus rebounds, 7 assists, I believe. And then the second gameplay, we get a near 5x5 with a 28 performance. And we have a ton of highlights within those gameplays. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that, and let's get right into it. So right here we have a 38, 24, 7, 1 and 1 gameplay going absolutely crazy with the Paint Beast. Following this gameplay, we have a 28, 17, 6, 4 and 4 gameplay, so a near 5x5. But this build, getting it started real nasty. Like I said, the spin dunks on this build are absolutely OP, and you cannot stop this build. Go into the rack, huge body or double body if you want to say, 2 people trying to block me, they can't stop me. It was incredible. This build is seriously so amazing. I've been having a ton of fun with it. This gameplay, like I said, is filled with ton of highlights. 38 points. So you know we're going absolutely crazy in here, doing a little bit of everything. We're going to show off a little bit of the dribbling eventually too. This build, I highly recommend it. If you want some highlights, you want some nasty dunks, you want to get some putbacks, like I was talking about before, you guys have to try this out. Now, it is an inside build, so you kind of have to learn how to play with it a little bit. Like I said, the spin dunk is going to be your go-to move. If you do not know how to do that, I have a tutorial for that. So just look it up on my channel. You'll be able to look that up. Be able to get it down pretty easy once you get the timing, and you're going to be unstoppable with it with this build. Especially once you get Hall of Fame slithery finisher like I was talking about earlier. Nice pass from the random. Sees me wide open. Shout out to them for the vision. That's one thing. If you're playing random rec, a lot of people don't hit the centers. That's also why it's nice to have kind of like a cleanup build, as you could call this, I guess, because they really don't get hit a lot. You'll get a lot of offensive rebounds with this build. And like I said, the rise up will help you put the ball back, and you're gonna get some nasty highlights. Look at this. They're showing off a little bit of the dribbles right here with the spin dunk through traffic. You can't stop it. That dual slashing takeover is a major problem. And you guys saw the ratings like I showed you. 81 ball handle, 92 speed, 75 speed with ball. Like, look at this. You can't stop it. Boom! Windmill jam. And 1 speed boosting the behind the back. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my. A 7-footer doing this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Unfortunately, we miss it right there. We miss it again. We try and take it up. We try and get the finish, but that is the problem with the low shot close or close shot. You will miss some layups like that, so it is actually kind of nice to kick it back out. But that's what we were supposed to do right there. Take it back up. Player of the half, 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists with 6 offensive rebounds. So we are getting it done on the glass. Right there, we actually make our standing layup. Now, I was missing a lot of those layups because I was mistiming it and I wasn't getting my aiming right. But if you do get your aiming right, you're slightly left, slightly early, anything like that, you'll be absolutely fine. It's just, I was kind of trying to pump fake as well too. I wasn't sure if the defense was going to jump or not. So I was kind of, I don't know. That's my own fault right there, because if you do mess up the timing with it, you will not make it. If you get an early, and a left or something like that, and even if you're wide open underneath the net with that 25 close shot, you will miss it. So there is a downfall to having a low close shot, but you can still absolutely make it right there. That's my close shot, standing layup. I'm open. I got the good ratings on it. We're all good. You can throw on Pro Touch. That will help you with it as well. Right there, like, that dude saw it coming. He was sitting paint. That slithery finisher coming in super handy. He couldn't do a thing about it. I just go right by him. He's too small. That's an easy dunk. Now, I really highly recommend with this build, like I was talking about, it can't shoot, so it can be a bit of a problem with the spacing. One of the pet peeves that I have, if you see that you are with another person that is another Paint Beast, another inside build, don't just park yourself on the low block on offense. Oh my goodness, like, they cannot stop this build, man. But I'm so, another spin dunk, like, oh my goodness gracious me, oh my. I'm sorry I'm abusing this move, but like I said, you are very limited on offense. So like I said, just don't park yourself down low. Set some off-ball and on-ball screens. Make some cuts like that. Stay active on the floor, because if you just park yourself down, look at this. Boom! Oh my goodness gracious. Getting the offensive rebound, getting up, getting that high vertical, 99 vert in that dual slashing takeover with the max wingspan at near 7 feet. You know we're putting that back. I'm sorry, but to continue what I was saying, don't just park yourself down low, because you're clogging the lane for your teammates. So I know I play with other people, and if I park myself down low there constantly and people want to drive, it really sucks, because the help defense is right there. You're gonna have two defenders on the person taking the layup, but right here, 38-24, 7-1-1 on 17 of 25 shooting. Amazing first gameplay. Now I do have a confession. We were 94 in this gameplay, but I had to drop this gameplay for you guys. We went absolutely crazy. So many insane highlights with this build, and I actually had double rep during there, I believe, too. So that was really fire game for double rep, going absolutely crazy. But this next gameplay, where we get a near 5x5 with 28 points and 17 rebounds, super clean. This build, like I was talking about, as soon as I made it, I knew this was going to be a 5x5 threat. We're digging them a grave, burying the bodies. We put this team to rest. Big win, 78-61. Shout out to Dimes. He was on the mic. We had a great time. Good running with you. He shot 11-21, 50%, 30 points. Can't complain about that. We picked up the dub. No complaints at all. But like I was talking about before, I just want to elaborate a little bit on how to play with this build. So definitely set a lot of on-ball screens and do pick and rolls. If you got a good guard, he'll be able to find you super easy. But like I said, just please don't just park yourself on the low block. Move around, be active, create some space on the floor for your teammates, set some off-ball picks so they can come off them, get an open shot if your point guard sees him. But don't just park yourself down there, because you're going to clog the lane for your teammates. It becomes frustrating for them. I know you might get a lot of offensive rebounds that way and a lot of dunks, but it's really frustrating for the other people on the team. But like I said, if you got good teammates, they're going to hit you on the cuts right there. I tend to roam around the key even, and once people realize that you cannot shoot with this build, they will sit paint on you. So I'd like to roam around the key. I even stay around the free throw line, because they will camp there, and if they don't touch anybody on your team, they're going to get 3 seconds. So I'm kind of trying to draw them into 3 seconds. And once I see them leave the key, then I dive in, and hopefully my teammate hits me with the cut, or hopefully I can just seal them off and get position and they can pass it to me, or maybe my teammate puts up a shot and I'm going to get position for the rebound really easy. Right there we get the cheesy continuation with the spin dunk. Like I'm talking about, you're going to see a lot of spin dunks with this build. It's a lot of fun to do. I know it's very cheesy, but once you get it down, it's a lot of fun. I promise you, make this build. It is very stoppable. You just need a 7-foot build, or a build with 90+ interior and good instincts. So you just got to sit in the paint like I'm talking about, wait for him, jump when he jumps. It's not going to work every time, but once you see somebody doing it, or you see them on a paint beast like this, that's all you have to really do. Just wait for him to do the spin, Wait till they jump, then you jump, and you're gonna get block, or you're gonna get a great contest, and they're gonna mess it up a lot of the times. I have played against people who have watched my videos. I have been able to tell because they're waiting for me to do that spin. But it doesn't necessarily always work. You don't always get the block. You might end up on a highlight right there. That nice reverse putback. I don't think I've ever seen a reverse standing dunk like that, but like I said right there, that steal, the 74 steal, the max wingspan, you can tip away a lot of value passes. My teammates rewarding me for the steal right there, getting the nice poster. See, he's sitting paint on me right there. He knows that I can't shoot. I dish it off to my teammate. Another great thing about this build, I didn't really showcase at all the passing in this build on the gameplays, but the passing in this build is amazing. You get a rebound, R1, L1, chuck it down the court. Beautiful pump fake right there. I see him wide open with a sharp takeover. Unfortunately, he misses. I get the offensive rebound again with that nice vertical, that max wingspan, 99 offensive rebound, kicking it back out, and then my guard keeps rewarding me. We're playing a nice two-man game here. I see he has takeover. I gotta reward him. Block a dunk right there, 99 block. We only needed one more steal and one more block, and we would have got a 5x5. I think I might have gotten one 5x5 so far this year, but I'm not 100% certain on that. So don't quote me on that, but we almost got our first one for sure. And right here, we can show you the granny free throw, Mr. Rick Barry, but that dude was killer from the free throw line. There is a reason that this free throw is so good. It's because Rick Barry is one of the best free throw shooters of all time. That's exactly how he shot. And man, it's money. I've even seen some poor free throw shooters. I can't remember who it was in like the last 5 years in college. Somebody actually tried shooting like that. They ended up on the Houston Rockets. I can't remember his name, who it was, but I'm sure somebody in the comments section, if you're still listening to this, watching this gameplay, I'm sure somebody can let me know who it is. Right there. Boom! Oh my goodness. Gliding through the air, through the court. Oh, this build is so fun, man. You get so many nice highlights right there, kicking it out too. It's easy rep, it's easy teammate grade with this, and you can even dribble just like this, and people are gonna start reaching on you. They think that you can reach, get easy steals on this build. Guess what? 95 free throw rate here because we have takeover. That's easy buckets. Keep reaching, keep fouling me. I got Hall of Fame unpluckable. You can go absolutely crazy, sauce up. I'm not the best dribbler. I haven't really dribbled much yet this year, but I'm looking forward to get back into it a little bit. But right there, near 5x5 with 28, 17, 6, 4, and 4. The 99 overall 7-foot speed boosting paint beast. Oh my goodness, this build is amazing. I'm having a ton of fun on it. I highly recommend it if you want to mess around. Maybe dribble a little bit on a center build, get some dunks, get some rebounds, get some nasty blocks. Highly recommend this build, and it'll be great for rep in the rec as well too. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you drop a like and hit that sub button if you're new. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.